Hello and welcome. That might have been the rangiest hello we've had thus far on this podcast. Okay, you guys. So how's it going? How's your life? How's things? Yeah, we're starting to get into a little bit of a groove here. We've got our what's it called? Our January coming to an end. I'm excited to get past the whole, I'm trying to change my life in January vibe and, just get into, okay, now I'm gonna, actually live my life and continue to do these new things, try other things, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, classes start for me on Monday, and today is Tuesday. So classes start up again. Yeah, we're gonna be on that virtual grind once again. And I'm a little bit nervous about it, honestly. I'm also a little bit nervous about teaching so many online lessons. I've got quite a handful of students this semester, which is excellent. I really am going to have to challenge myself to properly speak and teach in a way that it is healthy for my voice, because I am noticing that it is really difficult to teach online lessons, and it's just difficult. I don't know why, because I don't know exactly what I sound like to them. I feel very constrained, if you know what I mean. So that's the deal. But we're just going to live with it, okay? And also, here's the other thing. I'm thinking about changing my routine here, because a lot of my classes that I'm going to have are about to be at night, right? They're going to be happening at night, and I just want to change. This is not going to affect you in any way, but I just want to change my my routine just a little bit. I want to start recording these podcasts first thing in the morning and see what that sounds like, because I don't know. I used to really like mornings, and I used to be a superior morning person, unbelievably the worst. That person that you hate the most, that morning person, that was me. And it was literally because I got up at 5 a.m. in high school. I got up super early. I had a ton of time because it was ridiculously early. I didn't have to go to school until 7. And I just loved the morning. I felt really energized, and everybody else was super tired. And I was like, what's wrong with you guys? And I do like the mornings now, and I'm hoping that if I record the podcast in the mornings, it will give me a different perspective, and it'll give me a nice warm up, you know what I mean? I'll do some nice gentle speaking right in the morning. I usually, honestly, I've been waking up embarrassingly early, probably around 4:30. And a lot of the times I go back to sleep, but then it kind of messes me up, and I'm like, oh my God, this is horrible. So I'm hoping that if a couple of days go by where I stay up from 4:30 and don't go back to sleep and wake up again at 6, then I will transition my sleep a little bit, and will be able to, I'll be able to wake up at 5, and that's a reasonable time, right? 5:30, 5:45. Don't judge me, okay? I go to bed really early, a ridiculously early time. I'm probably in bed, ready to sleep before 9 o'clock pretty much every day. Not every day, but that's the deal. I'm trying to make it sound better than it is, okay? But anyway, yeah, so that's the plan. Also, oh my God, I don't know who needs to freaking hear this right now, but let me tell you, if you are not taking advantage of the obscene amount of of online like little dance classes that you can take, like pretty much Zumba classes. You just need to, and they're so specific. You could probably type in like 2008 Avril Lavigne dance workout, and there's going to be like 16 different videos that you can do. I'm not even like promoting like, you should work out. You need to work out because like, whatever. Everybody can do whatever they want, but like, you should totally dance. Oh my God, it's so much fun. I personally really miss, going out to like bars and stuff, but specifically going out to bars so that we can like dance around and have a good time. Like that's really the main goal, obviously. Or karaoke, whatever comes first. But oh my God, dude, you should try these things and just like put some headphones on and go for it, dude. It's a 10 out of 10 experience. I had a great time. I did a Mamma Mia one today. And I honestly I don't think I've ever seen Mamma Mia. I don't really love Mamma Mia. I love me some ABBA, but I don't know. Like, it was just hilarious. Like, I'm not going to not do that. So, pretty fun stuff. And I've also kind of come to the conclusion that I'm not going to be upset about shortening these podcasts because I'm like, oh, well, I've been making it this amount of time for like, this is how long they've been, blah, blah, blah. The whole vibe is that we don't care, right? Is that we go forth with no judgment whatsoever. Why did I say it like that? Whatsoever. We go forth with no judgment, and that's the deal. Okay? So I'm going to read you your minute sketch, and then I'm going to go, because I need to continue practicing this aria, and that's just how it has to be. Okay. So yesterday, we did Arcangelo Corelli, and he had a very strange death. All right. Okie dokie. We've got the Scarlottis. This is literally how it is. It says, in quotes underneath the Scarlottis, serious father, frivolous son. Alessandro Scarlotti, born 1659, died 1725. Domenico Scarlotti, born 1683, died 1757. Okay, here we go. Sirius Scarlotti, father of Domenico, not only managed to reconcile himself to the frivolities of that wayward genius, his son, but in his operas he reconciled the solemn church chant of Palestrina with the highly expressive and personal note of Monteverdi. Born in Trapani, Sicily in 1659, he left his mark on many famous singers, whom he put through their vocal paces at the various conservatories where he taught. His vitality was as high as his originality was low. Oh, no. He produced with ease over 100 operas and 200 masses, historically distinguished because he relived the monotony of straight recitativo by introducing the accompaniment and the aria, but of no interest today other than historic. Oof. Oh, no. They're ripping him apart. He produced, what is more important than his writings, a son, Domenico, born in Naples, October 12, 1683, who became to the harpsichord what Chopin and Liszt were to the piano. Domenico, taught by his father, started dutifully following in the paternal footsteps, writing operas, the very names of which are forgotten today, period. But, as Sir Hubert Parry puts it, he stepped out with a kind of diabolic masterfulness, end quote, on the harpsichord as his true medium. While Rameau and Couperin were putting forth exquisite bits of French filigree, F-I-L-I-G-R-E-E, couldn't tell you. Exquisite bits of French filigree in music, completely characteristic of their period, Scarlotti transfused red blood into anemic harpsichord composition. He wrote short, emphatic pieces of one movement, vigorous, technically complex, melodious, original, and as interesting to audiences today as in their own time. The thrill of crossing hands in playing was his own discovery, one which delighted him until the fat accumulated in a lifetime of eating, drinking, and making merry rendered it impossible for him to no longer bring the hands around comfortably. Whoa, what is going on? But he solved this by writing easier pieces for himself to play. His meeting with Handel was characteristic. At a masked ball in Venice, Handel was improvising incognito at the harpsichord when a huge figure in scarlet domino descended upon him, exclaiming, "'Tis the famous Saxon or the devil." The friendship thus initiated survived a contest arranged by Cardinal Ottoboni, wherein Handel carried off the organ prize, but tied with Scarlatti for harpsichord honors. Domenico died in 1757, leaving a family, a load of gambling debts, and 300 harpsichord pieces of far greater value, despite his frivolous existence, than the output of his serious father. Whoa, can you say family drama? Oh my god. First of all, I don't know if I'm just like, if I forgot about this or whatever. I didn't even know that it was a father and son thing. Like, I didn't know that the father composed. Maybe it's because he was so boring. I don't know. Like, that's what they're saying here. Jeez. They really ripped him a new one. Oof. I'm like rereading it because it was so catty. He produced what is more important than his writings, a son. I mean, I guess, come on, like, your son is probably going to be more important than your compositions. Let's be real. But they painted the father in such a bad way. And honestly, they painted Domenico like a little bit badly too, saying like he couldn't cross his arms, like cross hands for the piano anymore because he like ate and drank and was merry, is what I'm saying. Like, hello? Oh my goodness. It rendered it impossible for him to longer bring the hands around comfortably. Like, really? You can't cross your hands? Like, the picture that I'm seeing of him right here on this page doesn't look so crazy. Like, I think these ladies are authors here, which are, if you forgot, I believe ABBA and who else? ABBA and Helen. Ugh, ABBA and Helen. I think our ladies just, they were trying to spice up the content a little bit. How can we blame them? So, all this being said, people, it is time for me to continue practicing this aria. It is a Haydn aria. I'm trying to learn a Haydn opera, of which contains arias for me to sing. Oh boy. Okie dokie. Well, I'll talk to you guys in the morning. I'm going to try and record again in the morning and see how that goes. Could go either way, honestly. Could be totally low energy and I'm not going to be able to do that. Or, maybe it'll become my new ritual. Sit down, have a little cup of tea, start talking. I don't know what my nose has, I don't know if you can hear it, but my nose has been so stuffy. Like, you probably can't hear it, but I can hear it. It's like rattling and, it's the heat going from like the heat to the cold and the cold to the heat and like, I don't know, dude. Something's up. I've got like hashtag allergies and also like just super dryness. I'm telling you, if you're listening to this and you have my cell phone number, tell me to drink water right now, because I will do it if somebody tells me to do it. But for some reason, when I'm just sitting around here, I just can't remember to drink water. Why am I like this? Who knows? That would probably solve a lot of my problems. But here we are. All right, so I'm going to end this episode here. I hope you enjoyed this short little episode. Go do one of those dance videos. You will not regret it. And if you want to support this podcast in any way, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can like this video. You can comment down below. Tell me to drink water in the comments. Thank you so much. I appreciate it in advance. I really need you to yell at me. And, yeah, you guys. I'm also on a quest to figure out how to end this podcast eloquently. So here we go. Here's my attempt. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night. This has been the Paper Soprano podcast. I, of course, am your host, Heidi Schneider. It has been a pleasure speaking to you today. I'm in rare form, but thank you so much for listening. I appreciate you and love you, mean it. Okay, bye. Look, that wasn't so hard. We did it.